Alright, I'm gonna show you how to boot people offline on the Xbox and find their IP address, track them down, whatever you want to call it. So the three programs you're gonna need is Canon Enable, an IP tracker. You're gonna need an IP tracker because you want to be able to find out what state they live in. Like, do you live in Texas? And he or she will be like, yeah, and then most likely that would be their IP. And you're gonna need a booter to boot them offline. So once you have Canon Enable, you want to open it, hit yes, and then you should come up with this screen. There's going to be a bunch of tabs at the very top. You're going to hit sniffer. You shouldn't have anything in there, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all of my stuff. It should look like this. And then there's going to be a button at the very top. When you hover over it, it should say start/stop sniffer. You want to hit it, and then it should give you a warning, and you want to just hit OK. You should have your firewall turned off also. And you want to right click inside the big box and then hit scan MAC addresses. This screen should pop up. You want to leave it as all hosted my subnet, then hit OK. It should load up. If it doesn't load up, then I will tell you what to do, because I had the same problem on my first time doing this. But these two things should pop up. Maybe a lot more stuff will pop up for you if you're connected to a bunch more things. And so, you're going to want to remember Microsoft corporations. This will only pop up if you're in a game, or like if you're on Xbox Live. But what you're going to do is you're going to you're going to remember 104, and then you're also going to remember your modem's IP. In my case, it's 01. So 104 and 01. Then you're going to go down to APR at the very bottom. Hit it, and see this blue thing? Or it's not blue yet, but this plus sign. If it's not blue, then you're going to want to hit inside the idle box. And then it should pop up as blue, and then you want to hit it. Then you're going to remember 104 and then 01. You gotta do it at that exact same way. 104 and then 01. Okay. So once you got that, there's gonna be a nuke button at the very top that says start/stop APR. You're gonna wanna hit that. All these IPs should start popping up. That's the IPs in your game. Once it does that, give it a couple of seconds to actually load up. Once you've done that, you're probably gonna already know which one's the host. In my case, this guy's the host. He has the most in packets and the most out packets, or however you wanna say it. Alright, so his IP is not 192.168.104. That's Microsoft's. That right there is his IP. So once you got that, my booter doesn't work because I don't have the right net framework. But I'm going to use this tracker as an example of a booter. If you guys want a free booter, I'll put the download link. It doesn't have a survey, so I'll just put the download link in the comment section if you want the booter. And it's a free booter, but there are some like really good booters you can like pay like $5 or something a month to use. But I'm not doing that because I don't really care for it that much. Alright, so this thing's almost done. It's done. Alright, so once it loads up, you're gonna want to open Canon Enable, put it to the side, open your booter or an IP tracker. Type in the IP address 67.10.74.147. Alright, so that's this guy's IP address. You can tell he's the host. You want to hit track IP. Let it load. Hit it again because it always takes 2 tries. Alright, now IP tracking results. This guy lives in Texas. Houston, Texas. So you can be like, go up to someone in the lobby and be like, who here lives in Texas? And he'll be like, I do. And that'd probably be him. And usually, most of the time, it's not always the right city. It's like a city right beside him, because it never gives you the exact location. There's no way you can find out where he lives with an IP address. Just want to let you know that you're not going to be able to tell him his address or anything unless you're like some kind of fucking cop or some shit. I don't know. But once you've done that, that's basically how you track an IP. But I can't show you how to boot IPs, but most booters show you automatically. It'll just be like the victim's IP, and you want to type in the IP in there. And sometimes you'll need the Xbox Live port. And if you need the port for Xbox, I will also put it in the description for you. But yeah, I will put the IP in the description. Xbox Live port in the description for you if you need it. But if you don't need it, Jay's Booter comes like with an automatic RuneScape booter, and an Xbox booter, and an IRC booter, and a CSS booter. It's a pretty good booter, and it's free. If you want that booter, I'll put it in the description. If you still don't know how to use the booter, then I will make a video on that. I'll have to re-download it and everything. Yeah. That's basically how you do it. Thanks for watching. You guys should subscribe. This is my first commentary ever. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some MW2 gameplay, modded gameplay of like iSnipe and AI zombies and shit. It's pretty cool. Alright, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.